Welcome back to the channel, guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Walker Farm Fam from sunny Oklahoma. Finally it quit raining, didn't it, Ransom?
Yep.
And we have Bella here. Bella got a special treat. Come to think of it, this video is sponsored by Bark. We'll tell you more about them in a second. But it has rained for several days. And guess what?
What?
I'm over it, Ransom. Are you over it? We're over the rain, but guess what? We really do need it. I don't know if you can see it from here, but the pond is full of water. You want to give them an update on the pond later?
Yeah.
All right, we'll try to get you guys an update on the pond. And I have to run Mazzy over to violin practice. Cassie is going to come out and catch up with you guys and do some chores in a minute. But before we did that, before I leave, I wanted to give you guys an update on the garden because along with the rain, the corn has shot up. Ransom, you want to show them how high it is? If you go right here, some people say it needs to be knee high by 4th of July. Look at that. That's up to my knee. It's not even June 4th yet.
Look.
So
it's past my waist.
it's up past Ransom's waist. And it's definitely, let's show off my white legs here. It's definitely past my knee. So tell me, is that good? Knee high by June 1st or before June 1st? And then we have 5 rows of corn. That's incredible sweet corn. 3 rows of peaches and cream. Which one's your favorite?
Probably the peaches and cream.
Peaches and cream. Ransom said peaches and cream. It's probably our whole family's favorite. It is so good. And then we have 2 rows of okra, kind of coming up, kind of spotty. But what we really want to do this year is try to evaluate and give you guys a status of how the sheep's wool is doing in our garden. So we put sheep's wool around our cucumbers. You guys can see this. We want it to be a mulch. We also want it to be a weed barrier. We want it to hold moisture down under the soil. So we're going to try to give you guys an idea of how it does for us. So maybe you want to get some in the future. I don't know. We put it around the squash too. Right here's our squash. You can see there's zucchini growing right there. There's another one right there. And then tomatoes. Ransom, this weekend, we're gonna have to get some cages around our tomatoes, aren't we? Yep. Because they're just growing like crazy. So we put the sheep's wool around that as well. That's already growing up out of it. So we'll let you guys know how it does. We know a lot of you have gardens as well, and you're curious about whether this is a waste of time or it's gonna actually work. And last but not least, we have all the onions over here and an entire row of peppers doing good. So the garden is doing good. Ransom and I have been working over at the remodel house doing some painting. Let me see, there's you a hint right there. I got a little paint on me. You can see it's a blue color. So we'll show you that in a little bit too. But right now, let's go ahead and look at what Bella got from Bark. So today's a little bit different. We're gonna say it's going to the dogs. So if you guys remember Bella, she is our English Shepherd, and today we've got something special that you might wanna get for your dog too. She has her very own Bark box. So this Bark box just arrived. It's specially for her, and she said she's gonna share with Shelby too, right Bella? But Bark is a leading dog first company delivering treats, toys, and special experiences to your dog. So what's inside the box? 2 original toys, 2 full bags of treats, and 1 chew. This would be delivered monthly to your door, fully customized to your dog's needs, according to allergies and toy preferences. It also features a fun new theme each month. It's time to try out the Yummy Veggie Hunks. These are soft baked vegetarian treats. We also have Swimmy Jerky Bars. This is a salmon recipe. Shelby, you want to try the salmon? That got their attention. Who wants to try it? Huh? I know that Bella's gonna love getting new toys every month, but there's one more thing that may interest you if you decide to join Bark in May, and that is Bark Crocs. Back for a limited time, these exclusive Crocs are only available when you subscribe to our monthly toys and treats, and free if you join now. They're available in 2 glow-in-the-dark colors and 3 sizes for your dogs. If you're interested in bark, you can scan the QR code that I have on the screen right now, or check out my link down in the description. And don't forget, the special offer for Bark Crocs is only for May, so check out my link down in the description.
Well, I told Ransom he needed to do welcome back to the channel, guys, but he says that Gary, Dad, already did that. So, hopefully he did. If not, Ransom, they didn't get a proper welcome. So, Gary took Mazzy to violin, left us in charge, told us, do the chores or else. No, I'm just kidding. So, Ransom and I are gonna go get things fed and taken care of and do things our way, aren't we?
Yep.
Here we go. All right, Ransom, we got sheep and goat feed and Xena feed. They're already yelling at us. Ransom came in a while ago and said, the animals are starving, we better hurry. I said, starving? Yeah, right. They sure act like it, don't they? All right, we're in. Okay, Ransom, get Xena's dog food right there.
Oh, jeez.
Pour it in there. All right, I got some duck feed. I got some sheep and goat feed. Watch out, Rowdy. This is gonna be the bounciest video they've ever seen on Walker Farm, fam. Oh, Rowdy, you knocked it out. There you go, donks. Oh, it's all me. You want to see them? Guess they all get fed in the same spot now. Share with each other. All right, we gotta go get the alpacas. All right, the alpacas are already waiting on me over at the fence. It's easier to do it in here. I usually forget and then I can't, but it's easier to do it in here instead of when I go feed the bull, because I don't like getting in the pen with the bull. Even though he is quote unquote friendly, it's never smart to get in a pen with a full-size grown bull. Hey, little Cash. Hey, little guy. You scratched your nose. Hi, little guy. Hi, little guy. You want some? Shelby's barking at the ducks because Xena's not up there and they're eating her feed. Eating Xena's feed. So Shelby's getting after them for Xena. You hear that? So we'll go see these turkeys that are sitting over here. Give them some feed. I gotta get some, oh, Tesla. I gotta get some chicken eggs for Tesla because she is setting on not fertile eggs.
Mom, put it right there.
Tesla, here's some feed. Your eggs aren't even fertile, sister. There's no Tom in here anymore. All right. So now we need to get the side-by-side and feed everything else.
Yeah.
Oh, about fell. All right, we got the waters out of the last of the chicks in the brooder, and the one with the injured leg is still in there, but got to fill up their waters, check their feed, and then we'll be good to go. Can you open those?
I gotta get all the water out.
Good job, good job. Now all right, set it down. Okay, now pick that one up, put some water in it. All right, we got the waters in here. I always put this chick that's having trouble walking by the water with some food beside it. The other ones are over there. Everybody's good to go. All right, now it's time to get the rest of the feed in the side-by-side. That's the best part, isn't it, when it's time to drive the side-by-side?
Yes.
Hey, who left the door open? Supposed to shut the door.
You're the last person out.
I thought I shut it. All right, here we go. Ransom is watching, telling me what I'm doing wrong. He said the parking brake's on. So, We got all the feed, but we need to swing around and get some water. Papa took that broken freezer this morning. What's he gonna do with it?
Put cans in it.
Put cans in it?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. So we're gonna swing around, fill up these water buckets, and then we'll be good to go. Start feeding. All right, the cows are coming up, but we're not feeding them today. We don't feed the cows every day because of all the grass they have. During the winter, they get more grain. Summer months, green grass, not so much. You got it, Ransom? Almost. You gotta go sideways, baby. There you go. No. Okay, go sideways. Pull it sideways. There you go. Now you're good. Now stand up. There you go. You gotta get some momentum. Hang on, let me get you some momentum. He's a little guy. Ready? There you go. Now you got it. Good job. Keep going. Ooh, they've been digging. Good. Now pop it off. Right there. Straight. Now up. And you're done. You only turn it sideways when you want it popped up. But look how over here in this corner they were really getting after a dust bath. Look at that. Dang. So you can see where we move them every day. I love the chicken tractors. It is not the way to farm. It is a way to farm. Chicken tractors is what works best for us. That's what we use. That's what we like. That's what we prefer. But there's a million ways to do it. However you or someone else is raising your chickens, if you're getting eggs, they're happy and healthy, more power to you. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. This is just what we do. Not today. Now when we feed, jackpot. All right, how many do you think Ransom's gonna get? Somebody guess. Now when we fill this up, we set it here so anything that I miss goes down to the bottom and we get to eat it. Video. Ah! I ripped the whole chain off. Where'd it go? Oh, over here. For the feeder. One-handed's hard. All right, feed check. How many did you get, bub?
This one's cracked.
Oh, it's cracked.
Throw it out there.
Not to the cows, they won't eat it. Go give it to Bella.
Bella! Hang on.
While I water, Ransom's gonna take you to the eggs and tell you how many he got.
So the one that was cracked, I gave that to Bella and Shelby. So we had 9 eggs. This is 8 eggs right here. And then the one that I gave to Bella and Shelby, that was 9 eggs.
We can feed these next ones. We gotta move their pen. So we'll go around to the front because we're gonna pull it towards the house, okay? I'll probably have to do that. You're on? All the way. It's completely closed. The clip? Yep. All right, get in there and make them come towards me. He's a pretty good helper. You just got to give him time to figure it out. Sometimes I don't have a lot of patience, but I'm working on that. Oh, shoot. You outswung it too far. All right, bring him towards me. I'm just tightening it up, baby. I'm not moving it yet. Don't get them all excited. Just keep them away from the front. I mean the back. See that dirty line and clean line in front of you? Yep. When the back gets to the clean line, tell me. They're already coming after all that new grass. All right. So we love this chicken coop, but if you didn't have a side-by-side or a way to move it, it wouldn't be right for you. That's why we love the egg carton that's on wheels. Oh, did it scratch you?
Yeah.
Okay, put a little pressure on it and I'll pull it in. But that's why we love the egg carton that's on wheels, because anybody can move that, as you saw with a little bit of momentum. Ransom moved it a second ago. So like I was saying, this one, we love it for the grow out pen, but if we didn't have the side-by-side, it'd be hard to move. So it also doesn't have egg laying boxes, and it doesn't need egg laying boxes because it's a grow out pen. Once they start laying, they'll be in a different chicken tractor that has laying boxes in it. All right, so they're all looking and doing amazing. I'm already starting to decide which ones I may sell, which ones I'm gonna keep.
I'm gonna throw some out.
Okay, but it's not scratch, but okay. But yeah, they're looking and doing awesome. So Ransom and I are looking around at the chicks. This is a grow out pen for me to rotate some of my older hens out with these that I had hatched. But there's some in here that I already know I'm not going to keep. So I've been looking at that to see what ones I'm going to be getting rid of and who's going to be moving on to a new home. But they're happy and healthy, aren't they? Hello, chickens. Oh yeah, really? Okay, I believe it, big rooster. All right, so for these, it looks like they just need some scratch and their eggs collected, because they have this really big feeder in it. They got that feeder, and you can see the shadow. That's how full it is. And then their water's full, so just need the eggs, and there's probably some sitting on them. I told Gary that if they keep doing this, I'm just going to get rid of them. All right, 3 eggs. So how many did you have, Ransom? 9, and one was cracked plus 3. What's that? Do some farm math. 9 plus 3 is 12. Good job. Woo! Dust off that. Chicken scratch. I'll check this, it's full. Get them some water. All right, they are fed and watered now. We just need to do the last of the donkeys and the bull, I believe. Chickens. One set of donkeys, alpacas, sheep and goats, Xena. Oh, don't worry, I got Mr. Jingles food this time. I got in trouble last time because I didn't get Mr. Jingles food. Mr. Jingles is in here doing what Mr. Jingles does. Laying around, hoping for a bird or a mouse. Hey, you want your food? Come over here. Come on. It's right here. Let's see, is there any even in there? There's food in there. There's plenty of food in there. You silly cat. Oh, I need a bucket for the bowl. There's a bucket for the bowl. Let me get him some range cubes. I always want a mallet for this because it's hard usually, but oh. Hello? Ugh. It's empty. Anything else in there? I think your father failed to mention that. I guess he's getting the other kind of feed. Gary, hook this thing up and go get some feed. I know he's been busy, guys. I'm kidding. Every time he's planned on going, something's come up. So plan B will be everybody gets this. Now the bull's coming. Let's see here. All right, so you donkeys already got fed. Come on, dogs! Faith, Dolly! Put this in here before Jake comes because he gets his head in the way and he slings his head. Oh, dang it, I missed. There you go, Jake. Gary said you like those better anyway. Come on, babies. Come on. Come on, girls. All right, that should be everybody. Looking around and thinking just to make sure. I'm super hungry, so I'm gonna get inside and eat. Y'all take this time to see what Gary got done on his parents' remodel house.
Well, it's that time again. Today we have 8 dozen eggs, and I got my helper. You ready to bring some?
Yep.
We also have some exciting news, don't we, Ransom? Yep. So our little food pantry, which is right over there, let's see if I can zoom in here, in Locust Grove, they were in major need of a building so they could afford to keep doing their thing, and God has blessed them. So they needed to raise $100,000 to buy the building that they were renting because rent just kept going up. It was hard for them to control cost. And Ray Corporation, a big corporation over in Industrial Park, gave $50,000. And then lots of other locals have pitched in and made it possible for them to purchase their building. I think they're less than $1,000 to go. I'm going to check on it. We're going to go in and drop these eggs off, make a little donation. We'll find out if they've got it paid for yet or not. Well, we went in and checked, and we have an update. What did they say they're writing a check for today, Ransom?
For the building.
For the building. They've got all the money. This last weekend, they were only a few $100s short. Today, they are writing the check. So the food pantry in Locust Grove is paid for. They have their own building, and they are such a blessing to so many people. And that's why we continue to bring our eggs, because they run it right. They do a great job, and they're always happy to see us, aren't they, Ransom?
Yeah.
So we're happy to see them be successful and hopefully be here for years to come. So we're going to go paint. You ready to paint?
Yep.
All right. We'll see you out there. We're back. Right, Ransom?
Yep.
And so is the rain, unfortunately. It's misting on us, but the good thing is I've got quite a bit of work to do under the porch. Let me show you. So under this porch, we have quite a bit of work to do still. Ransom wants to paint. He'll probably do a little bit with the brush. I brought the rollers though, and I've got an entire 2 gallons now. So we got plenty of paint. I'm going to start off doing some masking, but you guys can see what the blue looks like. When you get a little further back, it's a little easier to tell. But I think once we get the post repainted bright white, and then the trim all white, the windows are white, I think it'll look really good. So on a stand like this, you just pop it up, and then it has a spot where you set this to make sure it doesn't fall on you. We don't have to be super high. This usually works pretty good. Let's see. Lock it in. So now I can reach up here and work with no problem. That work?
Yeah, can I get it there?
Yeah, you can try it out.
Not tall enough yet.
Not tall enough yet. That's okay.
It would be good. I could paint like right there.
So the mist is coming and going, but we have everything masked off all the way around. Should be ready for paint, but we have a problem, Ransom.
What?
Some people aren't going to like me for this. I'm about ready to make some of you mad, but I got to do it. It's just part of it. There is a bird nest right up here. Let's take a peek. Anything in there? I hope not, but it doesn't really matter. I just destroyed that bird nest the other day with the power washer, and they already built it back. So it didn't take very long for them to build it, and it's not going to take me long to knock it down. Kind of mud stuff, isn't it, Ransom?
Yeah.
Nasty stuff. I just got done doing this too. All right, we'll have to see if we can find some towels or wipes or something. Wipe this paint off. Since I'm going to be painting overhead, I'm going to put down a cloth. Ransom gets to learn today. I was hoping Ranger would get to learn a little bit more about painting and doing stuff today, but he is at basketball camp, right, Ransom? What basketball camp do you go to? 8-Air, that's right. 8-Air basketball camp. So I'm going to try to take all the precautions we can as we paint. I don't want to get anything on, can you hold this up for a second, buddy? I don't want to get anything on the ground here, just on that. Yep, set it right up there. And then, so after we get that laid on there, we're going to lay this back. See how that works? And hopefully, this will catch most of our mistakes. You want to hold your brush for me? Hold the handle. I want to unwrap it, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I want to take your brush. Oops, sorry. I want to clean my stir off. And we'll rest your brush right here on this lid. Okay, all right, take off. I'll be right behind you. I'm going to go close this paint lid up good, all right? So watch when I roll, see around the edges, I won't be able to get around those edges. So that's where you want to make sure and get. Any out here in this big open area, like watch this. Now don't get on that brick. See that brick over there? Do not get any paint on the brick. Only get right here in this corner, okay? So I can roll all the flat edges, all the flat spots, and then I'll go right up to it like that. And then you can get the rest. Yep, looks good. And this will just be the first coat. We'll have to come back and do the second coat.
Yeah, after we get everything done.
But we got from here down with the first coat. I think it looks pretty good. We're trying to get basically under the gutter all the way back under the porch. So much better than that red. And I don't want to knock anybody's painting job here because I'm not going to be one to talk, but come on guys, you could have done better than that. It looks like they did a coat, maybe one coat there, then they started a second coat here, and then they just stopped. But like I said, I'm not judging anybody because my work won't be much better. So I'll do my best though, and see what comes up. And I thought I'd turn around at some point, there'd be another bird's nest, but not yet. Ransom, you want to show them what you're working on, bud? So Ransom did as high as he could over here, and he's kind of out of things to do. So he's over here working away, and I'm not going to show you what he's making it with, but look at that. Whittled away down to a sharp, sharp point. Looks good, man. I like it. It is not finished. So Ransom is getting hungry. He wants to take a break and go grab something to eat, and I'm not going to argue with him. But the first coat is on to about right here over, and I am really happy with how this is coming out against this brick. You can see there's some imperfections here. It's going to need a second coat, but I think it's going to look really good. This brick is pretty light, and so I don't think it's going to be too dark. Once we get all the white trim repainted around the windows and the posts and everything, it'll look good. So Ransom, you ready to go eat? All right, let's go eat. Taking Ransom to a new place. It's best kept secret in Pegs. Bobby's Mini Mart. They used to sell gas when I was a kid, right out here by that white car. Now it's just a little gas station food place, okay? What'd you get, Ransom?
Cream soda.
Cream soda. Got a good old bottle of water. Definitely different in here. This used to be a gas station. And all of this over here was, they had movies to rent. Did you know you had to rent movies? You had to come to a store like this, pick up the movie and take it home and watch it. No Netflix, no YouTube.
And then you had to bring it back.
And then you had to bring it back and put it back on the wall.
Oh.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. All right, we'll show the food when we get here, okay? All right, Ransom said he's got his nuggies and his tots. I got seasoned fries and a BLT. We're gonna bless the food, right? All right. Well, lunch was good. It's been a long time since I'd ate at that place. It used to be a gas station, like I told Ransom, and we talked all about how you rented movies, and now you just get them on your TV or on your phone, don't you, Ransom?
Uh-huh.
That's pretty different, huh? Mm-hmm. So, a little history lesson there. But we are back. I'm going to keep on painting. Luckily, we have this porch to work under today because it started raining again.
Again.
And again.
And again.
And again.
And again.
So, but like I said, luckily we have a porch to work under. Well, this is the next day, and I lost my sidekick. Ransom is busy today. He's not out here, but everything looks really good that he and I painted yesterday. Let me show you. So I'm just getting here and checking out how it looks after yesterday. It all dried really well. So right here, you can see there's still a little bit that it didn't cover. So the second coat I'm going to do today should get it all covered really well. Now this already has 2 coats on it right here. So you can see once it's finished, it'll have that 2-coat look and everything will be good. So not going to video as much today because, well, Ransom's not here and it's not as entertaining, I'm sure. Plus, when I'm not videoing, I get more work done a little bit faster. And luckily today, all the masking off is already done. So I'm going to get to work. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit and show you the final coats. Oh, an hour and a half, 2 hours later, it is done. And I have got to go back to the house. Mazzie's got violin practice. I'm going to take her to that. But I am really happy with the color and how it turned out. Hopefully you guys like it. But if not, no worries because you don't have to live in it. But we have that finished. The next day I'm here, I'm going to start doing the soffit. So underneath, we'll do the soffit up there and then all the way around the house. It is that same red color. So we're going to start that. And then the same time I'm doing the soffit, or if I have enough time in that day, then I'll come back here and start on the white trim. We will remove all the masking tape and start painting everything white under here. And that's when this will really look finished and kind of make it pop. And yes, a couple people have asked about the door. That will be the last thing we replace because as construction continues, we'll be going in and out and we don't want to mess up a brand new door. So the door will be the last thing to go, but we still have, I think I used 1 gallon underneath here and I'll probably have to get another gallon or 2. I have 1 more gallon right now, but when we get to these gable ends, that'll take quite a bit of paint. Luckily in the back, the only thing that we have to paint back here is under this porch. So under the porch, everything else is brick. So I try to remind people, this is not my house. This is not Cassie and I's home. My parents purchased this home and I am doing the remodel for them. So that is why I'm here, why I'm working. It's not for rent, it's not for sale. It's just a home that's going to be remodeled for them and for them to live in the future. Right now they're living further out in the country. This is a little closer to town, so that's what I'm doing. And yes, I know it's probably going a little slow, but guess what? One day at a time. That's all we have. And I'm trying to do something that I have the skill to do. There are going to be some things in the future like sheetrock, finishing sheetrock and stuff like that I won't have the skill to do. So I'm going to try to knock out things like paint that I can do it. I might not be the best painter, might not have the most experience, but I can do it. It just takes time. So Cassie took care of all the chores while I was gone.
Yep.
Good job.
Did it my way.
That's the way I wanted you to do it, your way. Because that's the only way you can do it.
But how about you telling me to feed the bull cubes and there wasn't any?
Yeah, the range cubes are in the shop. There's 200 pounds in a bag. 200-pound, 50-pound bags. There's 4 of them.
You didn't tell me that.
You didn't see them? Sitting right next to the goat feed and the chicken feed and all the other feed.
Anyway.
In the summertime, I don't fill up the big feed bin because it gets too hot and it causes humidity and the feed doesn't keep as well. So I switch over to feed bags until about September. The subscribers knew that, right? You guys know that.
Oops.
Anyway, Cassie, I'm sure.
I didn't remember that now, but I thought you had been saying you were going to go get that filled up at Stillwater Milling. No?
Changed my mind. It started getting hot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Well, there you go. So whatever Cassie said about me earlier, I'm sure it was all true. Wow. So Ransom ratted you out, by the way. I've got eyes and ears everywhere on this farm. But while I was away in Claremore, which to me is one of the worst towns, accidents happen all the time. Guess what I witnessed?
What?
An accident happening. Or did it happen? So I was at a stoplight. I actually have video I'm going to show you guys in just a second. A car pulled up, was going to go through the light, ran out of time, so it backed up into another car.
You just wait for it to clear and go on if the light changes while you're in the middle of it.
Or something. So anyway, take a look at this. It's just a really quick, short clip and see what you think. So what do you think, Cassie? Did that car hit the other car or did they barely miss?
I think they got super lucky because if they didn't hit, then they did it just in time.
And that car in the back absolutely saved the other car because they backed up, whether they got hit or not. They were backing up, but they had a car behind them too. So they had a risk of hitting the car behind them, but that person, they had to see the reverse lights come on or something. Yeah. So anyway, it's always something, but I caught that on the dash cam. It's always recording whatever's going on. It might be useful to have one of those front and back because somebody could do insurance fraud that way, trying to, back up and then say, hey, I got rear-ended. What are you doing running into me? So
yeah.
Anyway, always interesting. In Claremore is where we were at. That's where Mazzie's violin lessons are. So let me know what you think down in the comments. Did they hit or did they barely miss?
Hard to say.
But don't forget, if you guys are interested in bark, Bella and Shelby have both been enjoying those toys. They've been squeaking and I've been throwing them and she started playing fetch with me. So if you guys are interested though in the bark box, check out my link. It's going to be down in the description. Special offer for those Crocs right now. We thank you guys for following along. We hope you have a great day and God bless.
Love you guys.